Real people, real celebrities, real talk.
Join the Breakfast Club.
Blast off in your
Weekday morning, 6 to 10.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Special guest in the building.
Top 5 dead or alive.
Jadakiss.
Kiss, we seen you online breakdancing. Your waves is healthy.
Yeah, I was surprised with that. I didn't expect
They ain't
that.
think I could do it.
Yonkers?
They ain't think I could do it. You know what I mean? I can still get on the floor, baby.
Well, that was
Take
a
it back
bet?
to the essence.
Y'all was arguing or?
Nah, I was in the studio, messing around. I was in the living room of the studio. I wanted to see if I could still do one or two of them. So then I did it. Then they went in the back and got picked. Like, yo, Kiss was in the front windmill, and then everybody came out. They like, nah, he can't windmill. Then I told everybody, relax. Get your phones out, because this is going to go viral. And then, you know what I mean, I bust a funky dope move right quick and went crazy.
What song made you do that? It had to be something. It had to be something you was reminiscent about that be like, yo, I wonder if I can still break dance.
Nah, I probably was just a little zooted. Wasn't no song. I was just, you know what I mean, sometimes, I guess the wood floor with the sweatsuit brought me back to the element right quick. So, you know what I mean, I just tried my hand.
Well, you finally got a date. You put out a date on your Instagram, 11/20.
Yeah.
That's the date for the new album.
Yeah, that's it. That's going to come. You know what I mean? We drilling that date. That's what it is. Something for you to enjoy your holiday festivities, your Thanksgiving, your Black Friday shopping, your get into your Christmas mode all the way to All-Star Weekend, all the way to Easter. We trying to ride this thing out. But I'm going to drop another one. I'm going to drop 2 albums in 1 year, something I never did. So,
That
you know
year's
what I mean?
almost over, Kiss.
We're going to lead it.
Oh, you
know?
mean his full year?
In a full year, not before
Not
before
before
this
New
year.
Year's. He's like, you better get on it.
You're going to get top 5 on 11/20, then you're going to get another one, you know what I mean?
Does Def Jam know about this date? Because, sometimes it's a disconnect between Def Jam and the artist.
Nah.
Sorry.
Me, I don't.
No, he always just does that to Tina. Leave
Yeah.
her alone.
Yeah, nah. When I go in the building, it's serious, so I don't go in there too much. But when I do go in, I make sure everything is, is serious.
Mm-hmm. You seem like a perfectionist, though. I know many a time waiting on that Freestyle Fridays from Jadakiss.
I
Like,
be scared. They look at me, they be like, "Envy scared, man."
and the freestyle will show up 2 minutes before.
Yeah, nah. I just wanna make sure it's right. When you set the bar, even though the bar's been moved around and lowered, and they do whatever they want to the bar. It depends on whoever they is, but I like to make sure it's right.
Did you have to pose for that bust? We have a bust of Jadakiss in here.
Top 5 dead or alive.
Top 5 dead of
They did a damn good job.
It
I must
does.
say.
The waves is popping, everything, the facial expression.
Yeah, that looks like Kiss a lot right there.
What
took
is
so
the
long?
bar for Kiss at this point?
I mean, I just want to be a little more successful than I was last time. I don't really get caught up in all of the hoopla of whatever's going on, whoever. I was honored to be next to Big, be in the presence of Nas and Hov and X and Eminem and whoever everybody think is them top echelon artists. They always showed their appreciation for what I do, so I'm good off that. You know what I mean? Besides having a couple dollars, you know what I mean? I'm happy, but just to be a little more successful than the last time. Do something I didn't do with the last album.
The top 5 that are alive, obviously, you're in the top 5. Who are the other 4?
I don't know. It's you know how this game is. With this new generation, I'm not in some of their top 5. They gotta know. They gotta learn and do research and get reattached to the guy, But other than that, for the most part, just to be in that conversation is a beautiful thing.
Now,
Because there's so many artists.
Did you hear Slim Jesus' top 5?
Nah.
It was Mac Miller, Chief Keef, a couple other dudes that you probably would never even think of.
Nah, I respect that.
Game was good.
You gotta respect that.
Now, what about you for this new generation of artists that are out now? Because I see you always still working with new artists. I saw you on Rich Homie Quan's album, you know, working with everybody. Who would you say are your top 5 that's out right now, current new artists?
What's considered new? Like, is who qualifies for Because they all knew that me.
Somebody that came
I
out
like
with
Drake.
the past
I like
5
Travis
years. say.
Scott. I like
Drake, Travis
who
Scott.
came out in the last 5 years.
Future.
Kendrick, Cole.
I love Kendrick and Cole. Those is they like in another. You know what I mean? They got a little bit of our era too. I think Drake too.
Mm-hmm.
Drake, Kendrick,
J.
Cole.
Travis
I
Scott.
like Travis Scott, his energy, what he brings.
One more.
I like.
It's so hard, these top 5 discussions.
There's millions of artists.
But
so.
there's only a few that are in the top.
I don't know.
How hard is it for you at this point not to be like back in my era?
Yeah, no, you can't get caught up with that. You start putting yourself in a bubble. You'll float out of it. You just gotta enjoy the music for what it is and make a marriage of it. I can't not forget who I am or what I do, but I still gotta, use some of the seasoning that they use now on my plate.
Now, what took you so long? It seemed like it's been a long time.
That's just me. Like, I don't.
You gotta come out more often, kid.
Yeah, no, I am now because I understand how it's working now. You can come out quicker, but before I used to need to go through something. You know what I mean? I had to go. You had to experience some things in life to give you better content to write about. I can just write anything, but that ain't what I do. That ain't what that ain't what I stand for.
But what experiences do you go through now? Because back then, y'all was cutting and shooting and
in the middle of it.
No, I mean, coming from YO, coming from Yonkers, New York. For those of you who don't know what YO is, that's Yonkers. It's YO's crazy, dog. It's dark.
Yeah.
It's dark. It's a lot of hate. It's a lot of love. It's a little more on the hateful side though. It's sunny. The skies is charcoal. All that stuff I said on where I'm from is real talk. Like, and they say if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. But if you can make it from Yonkers, New York, you could definitely make it anywhere because the gravity and the force that's trying to pull you down is like no other. So that alone is an experience, you know what I mean, in writing. But that, I had twins. All kind of stuff happened. My son is a sophomore in college.
Sheesh.
How old are your twins?
They're like 16 months right now.
Wow.
Josh and Jameer. So.
Your son is a sophomore in college now?
Yeah,
That's
in Clark.
incredible.
He's in Clark.
Make you feel good, like I raised him right.
I'm trying to shoot the reality show Back to School like Rodney Dangerfield and his son. And go to Clark and, you know what I mean?
Do y'all talk about hip hop, you and your son? Like
Yeah. My son got a lot of swag. He got a lot of following. He actually roommates with Rocco's son. Him, little Uno, that's Rocco's son, and 2 more of they mans. They got the big dome this year, the sophomore. So he down there
19?
working.
18?
Yeah, he's gonna be 19 next month.
And then you have little twins that are like 1.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's the juice bar.
Is it the bark?
It's the juice bar.
It's that bark.
It's a variety of things out of the juice bar.
Now, does he put you on to like the music that's coming out of ATL? Like pop.
Yeah, he a little ATL doubt now because he took summer courses, so he stayed there a little longer. But he loves J. Cole. He loves Cole. He's down with the ASAP crew. Mm-hmm. He's actually down with them. So
does he rap?
Nah. He just thinks he's fly. He can do it though. I think he was in a talent show at this past homecoming.
He didn't tell you. You didn't see it.
You should have popped.
No, it was in there. He hit me and his mom before he was about to go. Like, yeah, it's 2 rounds of 16 bars. Me, you want me to sing you something? He said, nah, I don't think I ain't gonna need it. I'm gonna be good. I don't need it. I said, all right, just let me know.
You was gonna ghostwrite?
Yeah, I sent him something. That's my boy. I can't put my boy out there, baby. I would have sent him something.
Were you surprised with the reception when we did the Friday Morning Massacre? That it was because it was
people was going crazy.
This is a great topic. Nah,
but it was outside of that.
I was very surprised because it's not. I for one, I want to thank you for creating that platform, y'all guys, UE. But that's something that could have been always going on.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it's shocking when the world's like, yo, this Friday thing is crazy, but really, that could have been going on for years. I don't know if it's the station, I don't know. But with music, I say everything is timing too. So that hit at a good time. Plus, y'all got that big outlet, and it went to markets that I probably wouldn't have thought would appreciate them kind of freestyles. And, you know, dudes calling me, family members from down south and all over. Yo, this Friday stuff is crazy. I just felt like we could always do that. You know what I mean? I think it's the radio station that shut that type of thing down.
Yeah, yes and no.
In a certain,
we got a little more. We got a little more freedom, but I also think there was a lot of trash out there.
Definitely.
Even when you did it and Fab did it, everybody started doing it.
Try to do it. It ain't gonna break through with everybody. You
everybody
know
was like, "Yo, let me get on the."
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, but you and Fab are people that people want to hear from. That's the thing.
That's why I worked. That's why I was able to work so good. You know what I mean? I love that element of it though.
Any of those freestyles make it onto the new album? As like, let me
Nah,
just take that verse I used.
clearances and all that. You can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do an album like that, but it probably just. I don't know the preliminaries of doing something like that. I know it's a lot of clearances and a bunch of BS. That's the part of the industry that
just your
I hate.
lyrics though, from things that you said. Some of it.
I don't really like recycling lyrics either. That takes stripes off your work.
Mm-hmm.
Not for everybody. Just man, that's just me. You know what I mean? I done heard dudes use freestyles and then they sing. Yeah, so, you know what I mean?
That's a very disappointing feeling when you hear somebody at a radio station spitting. You like, damn. Then you hear the album. And
you're like,
saying,
hey, that's the freestyle.
That was never. That was never something that we like to do.
Now, one thing people say about you all the time, kids, they say you're one of them extremely talented people who don't work hard enough. Do you feel that way?
Nah, I don't feel. I work damn hard. I'm a hard worker. It's just a lot of things that people don't see behind the scenes. You know what I mean? And I'm also I won't really get into it with Def Jam. I'll go up there, tell them what I want, see what their rebuttal is. If it's yay, it's good. If it's no, I'll go about my business. You know what I mean? I understand the game. I've been here when they was throwing millions around, and I'm here when they throwing crumbs around. So I understand. I'm happy to be there when they was throwing in the golden era when there's a different financial bracket. But, you know, I work hard. I just don't probably get the credit I deserve sometimes. You know what I mean?
And why is that? Why do you think that?
I don't know. That's I don't know. That's something that we working on.
What are the conversations with the label like now? When you go in there, they be like, "Oh, Jada, you need to do a single with Future."
Nah. They never predict like who I should work with. They respect my art. They respect my talent. They respect my they respect all of the work that I put in over the years. But they will try to butter you up. This is a business. Right. You go in there, they smile, they butter you up, they pour you shots. You know what I mean? The object of that, all of them meetings is you to hand over the master. Mm-hmm. When you slide over the master, the buttering up becomes less butter now. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that you just gotta understand that. When you pass the master, your power is like the cartoon. You know when the muscle go, yeah. The muscle's hanging from the under the arm after you pass the master. But you just gotta have your staff. You know what I mean? Your staff gotta be right. You gotta have a good business relationship and rapport with Bottles and Faisal and them, and everybody at work. If you let the people know you appreciate them working for you, they'll work for you.
Have you handed in your album yet?
Turned in. No, 11/20, baby. T5DOA.
The album's turned
it's
in.
Real. It's the real deal.
Why Envy acting like he don't believe you?
Now I gotta make sure, kids.
It's
like,
handed in. I ain't walking around with a Hall of Fame bus and doing all of this. Is real. This is the real deal, eh?
Album turned in. I'm happy now.
It's turned in.
It can't go back now. There's no turning back.
That bus is heavy, by the way.
So is the music? Is it still fun for you, or does it feel more work business like at this point?
It's definitely fun. I hate making albums where it becomes you're not enjoying what you're doing. Right. You know what I mean? Anytime you work, anytime your job becomes like painful or you don't like it, you should find something else to do. So I try to make it fun to the most I can make it without, over having too much fun and understanding that I'm trying to make some good music and say some things. And, I just try to make a marriage of it, of everything.
Is performing and working for you different now that you're healthier and you change your whole eating and diet?
Oh yeah, I can rock a few hours up there now. You know what I mean? No hype man, none of that. Breath controllers, I can just rock. Hit the bar, let's go.
That's right. It looks like you're decreasing in age as you get older.
I tell you, you got the hot tub time machine in Yonkers, B.
Benjamin Button.
He always say that. I wish I had one. I'd be selling them
A lot of
all
people
out.
are moving to Yonkers now. I have a couple of friends that moved out there. They got the nice waterfront. They done built it up and everything.
To each his own. To each his own with Yonkers.
Jada, like you're going to get robbed.
To each his own. To each his own, baby. YO, baby.
So
X is back running around in YO.
We see him. I see him in the studio with Swiss a lot too.
No doubt, he working. That's a beautiful thing. And I had the dog back. That's the kind of energy that YO needs. And believe it or not, he's somebody that can get a lot out of YO. With the right supervision and the stars align, he can make another X's, hell is hot type of. He can make that kind of music being around there.
You been working with him?
Nah, not yet. I haven't seen him. He been moving. We've been off time and like he'll come in later. Studio. We've been missing each other, but you can best believe you're gonna hear some joints from the dog and the God MC and LOX and the family and all that. Swiss is just getting everything ready right now. Shout out to Swiss too.
When you talk about YO and how dark it is, did it shock you that X became one of the biggest superstars in the world? X was a superstar.
Iconic hero.
Still is.
Yeah. Nah, cause we already seen that. Like YO's a city within the city, so he was already a humongous star like that inside YO before he even signed the Def Jam deal. He was selling his tapes around the town for $20, $30, $50 over somebody else's beat. So that's how strong of an impact he had. You know what I mean? With the Hustlers or anybody who had it. You ever seen him? Yo, you got a tape on you? You can sell it for anything. That's how knocking they were.
Why didn't anybody else ever come out of Yonkers? It was you, Mary J, The Lox, Mary J. Blige, DMX.
Protocol, baby. I told you, YO's not like somebody got to do a movie on Yonkers. Singleton, the Hughes brothers, somebody holler at me. We got to shoot YO. It's hard to make it out of YO.
Because I would think if I was a label and I saw these three acts
You
come
know
out
it's
of
some
there,
more. It's a lot of talent in
Yeah.
YO. It's a lot of talent. A bunch of talent. It's how you go about getting it out. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of loyalty. It's not a lot of. It's missing the other stuff. It's a lot of talent, but it's lacking. It's lacking some other things.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever really make the proper adjustment from the streets to the industry?
Definitely. I mean, I still got friends that's still in the street and family members, but I'm out. I'm a tax-paying citizen. I'm trying to open 1 million juice bars.
Nice.
Well, I look forward to this album, man. I'm glad that you put out an album. I'm glad you're going to put out another album. Top 5, Dead or Alive, November 20th.
11/20, baby, November 20th.
Did you see Nori going at it with the young boy Vince Staples yesterday on Twitter?
Nah, what happened?
Vince said the 90s gets too much credit. It's kind of overrated or something to that effect.
That was a very harsh statement. I mean, that's his opinion. I can't be.
He also wasn't around then, so he probably has no idea.
He probably was born in the 90s.
90, yeah, he was.
Right, he wasn't around.
Yeah, so he has no clue.
Mm-hmm.
But the money that was there at that time, boy.
Don't
So
you
he
feel
would
like
love that.
artists nowadays need to kind of do their homework, though, and go back and really study, like, the music that came out before them?
I mean, who am I to say that?
It's helpful.
For me, when I got in the game, I was a student of everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? I pay homage to this day. You would have saw me at Alicia's birthday party checking out Slick Rick and Coogee Rap and Rakim. I was in heaven. But, I mean, it's different now. You can make it without having to
Know anything about where.
It's no more encyclopedias. Just pull out your phone. You used to have to go to the library to do a book report. You don't got to do that no more. So, you know what I mean? Times change, baby. You got to change with it.
Do you get any of these guys coming to you to be like a mentor?
Some of them. You know what I mean? I embrace all of it and just sit back and watch what's going on. But you know, it's different. I can't. Everybody's different. Every individual, the way they handle the game, and you know what I mean, and deal with being an artist and all of this stuff is different.
Now you were in heavy battles coming up as an MC. What did you think of the Drake Meek battle?
I think is it safe to say that it's not over? Is it over or is it?
Oh, it's done.
Yeah, I think it's over.
Stick a fork in it.
But it's talks that there's some music gonna come back, right?
Too late.
I mean, I wish Meek would have came. I wish that would have been handled a little different. But like I said, with the internet, with all of this stuff, it took away from the music. When there was none of that, only thing you had to come back was with some music.
Now, the reason I asked you is everybody remembers when you and Beans was going through it. It was nasty, deadly, and you had a show in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember you getting on that stage and you was like, "F that! I know I'm in Philly."
Yeah, I went crazy. That was that's like an historical time for me because I was killing it. That probably was one of my best shows ever at an arena. If you would have known how I felt good, I had on Jordan, the True Blues. I was fresh.
Mm-hmm.
I was ripping it. Then out of nowhere, the devil on the shoulder just said, just go at Beans. Like, I don't know why at a time like that, like, all right, do the Beanie this. And they threw everything you can throw at me from the concession stand. Fries, orange sodas, lighters. I was still dodging it though, still doing we gonna make it. But when I got to my room, I said, what an ass.
What did I do?
Why did you
But that's
do
what
that,
made it
dog?
iconic. That's why I
Yeah.
said.
Why do you do
when Drake
Yeah,
did,
why'd you do that?
When Drake did Charged Up, Meek had a show in Toronto that Wednesday. I'm like, he got to do what Jada did in Philly. He got to do
He
it.
could have
right
did
there.
it. He could have did it better than that. He could have did it, and they would have accepted it. He would have had a better.
It would have made sense.
Yeah, it would have made more sense than me. Cause I would. They didn't.
I
It's
didn't
like
know y'all had beef.
It's like yeah.
I didn't know you and Beans was beefing until you did that.
Hell yeah.
Nah, that was in the middle of it
That was
when
in
I
the
did
middle.
that. Yeah. And the
So
song was
Beanie-
already.
Beanie Freestyle that came out before that?
Yeah,
A couple of them
yeah,
had
couple
came
came
like
out,
me,
yeah.
him. We came out a lot.
That
It was in the middle,
middle of
like
it.
it was Powerhouse in Philly.
Yep.
I was killing it, dog. I gotta get the footage of that.
But they was cool with
know
you
why I
being there
did that.
before you did that, even though you was beefing
That's
with
why I
Beanie.
shouldn't have did it.
Right,
Because
they
I
was-
was crushing the show, and I'm like, maybe I'm
Let me just
feeling
mess myself.
maybe let me try this.
Let's see if they
It was
rock
like,
with the kid.
You
If I-
crushing it, but don't you bothering Philly? That ain't gonna work.
Did you leave the stage after We Gonna Make It?
No, I went to the back and did interview. They called him. What was ill? He wasn't even on the show.
Right.
That's what it's like. I was just starting with him. They got me on the bill.
He was a bully.
Powerhouse. Yeah, he wasn't even on this bill, and I you know what I mean, I didn't have to do that. I was bugging.
Then he came out and performed after you.
Somebody bought him out. I think Diddy or somebody let him come out on their set.
Did he?
After that?
Whoa.
That's
Yeah,
disrespectful.
because that's when I was going at it with
Yeah,
him.
they was getting off the
You know what I
label.
mean? Yeah, you know, when it's going down,
Damn, they
let it
just
go down. baby.
How did
ganged
that,
up against you.
How did that not turn physical?
Wasn't gonna turn. Diddy's what?
No, the
Beagles?
Seagulls.
The
Yeah.
Beans.
Oh no, we was able to squash that. We had a big talk. You know what I mean? It wasn't really. He didn't. That wasn't supposed to happen anyway. After all that whole thing, the Rockefeller came out. You hear him say like they kind of made him do that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because we co-signed. Hov called us to the studio before he signed Siegel and made him rhyme for us on site. Rhyme. Keep rhyming. We like, yo, he's nice. Rhyme. He's nice. All right. And then we did Reservoir Dogs. So it wasn't.
Oh, the first time you heard Beans was the first time you did Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like we we actually came from we actually had a show, The Locks, and we got the call that they wanted us to come to the studio. We went there with our luggage and all of that.
Wow.
We didn't go home, nothing. We went straight to the studio and did Reservoir Dogs. See, that's a different time and energy too, because dudes ain't doing that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Besides emailing a song to each other, but I doubt it's probably, besides Styles, Chic, maybe Nori will come right to the studio with their luggage. Everybody else gonna give you the runaround. I gotta go to Red Sticks. I gotta get a massage. And it ain't like that. And that shows in the music, like the symphonies or the songs you do with each other. Whenever you there, it's a different energy, opposed to emailing and Pro Tooling the song together. It comes out nice, but it's nothing like being there together.
Did y'all have to keep bars on deck? Because I always think about the G-Unit beef, and it seemed like as soon as 50 said what he said, y'all was on him. Like it was song
Now,
after
that's just
song.
what we represent.
Go to the studio that night.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like when this is a therapeutic, competitive sport that, you know what I mean, the people love. They love battles and they love confrontations and they love that. And as long as you keep it clean,
Right.
it gives you an outlet to just go.
Y'all didn't keep it clean. One of the most disrespectful verses ever is your verse on I Shot Your Instrumental.
Yeah, I mean,
That was disgusting.
you gotta try to, the words gotta almost be physical. You can't be physical, so you gotta make the words as physical as you
They
can.
gotta hurt.
Right.
Yeah, the words gotta hurt.
And then Green Lantern got dragged into that. Remember that? That G-Unit.
Atlanta got fired.
Shout out to Green.
That was one of the first viral clips that was like, oh, you can really get messed up because of the internet.
I just never forget that Jadakiss in the back of the car, like, yeah.
Did you mean for that to happen?
Nah, I actually didn't. They were just recording while I was on the phone. I had my phone on speaker because I was rolling up. So, you know what I mean? But you should never say nothing that you don't mean anyway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, especially if it's not like you're not speaking to your family, your wife or your mother or your loved ones. If I call you and unless I say, yo, is the phone on speaker because I'm about to say something that I ain't too sure. But I ain't.
But especially in the middle of a beef, and you know what side you supposed to be on.
Yeah, I mean, you know, shout out to Green though. He came back around full circle. He's making more money.
Yeah, he did good.
He's doing good
after that.
But we appreciate it. We're gonna premiere a record.
No
Now,
doubt.
What's
What
this record
record
we
we
gonna
got?
premiere?
I don't know. Ain't nothing new. Oh
The
yeah.
label like, Jadakiss like, what record this got now?
Yeah, I don't know.
man?
You know, I told you once you pass the master, they can just tell you what they doing.
I'm like,
now.
when is
And
this
ain't-
Locks movie documentary coming out?
Ain't nothing new. Produced by my man Buddha. Featuring Neo and Nipsey Hussle. You know what I mean? Nice music. It's
Nice
good
music.
music. A breath of fresh air than what you're used to hearing.
All right. Well, we're gonna premiere that this morning. Keep it locked. And Jadakiss, we appreciate you joining us, man.
Thank y'all.
I
Thank
do
y'all.
have
Thank
to
y'all.
ask you, are y'all going to put something out? Like, y'all have been through a lot, you know, the Locks in this business, you guys individually. Why not do some type of documentary?
Oh, we're trying to shoot something. We working on that now. E. We working on
One
it,
step
baby.
at a time. E. We just got.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying we sitting here talking about all the stuff
We did a
that
Locks album
The
in
movie,
2018.
the book,
the movie and the book.
movie,
and
the book.
album.
Yeah, it's all gonna come. It's all gonna come.
You about to do a book like an autobiography?
I got a book coming, baby.
Like Prodigy?
Never.
Prodigy book was amazing.
It was a good book. I read
It was.
gonna
I
front.
would never do nothing remotely close to that, but that was very interesting, amazing.
Yes.
He enlightened me on a lot of things I didn't know about.
And
I'm
like
not
the
mad at
fans,
him for
too,
that.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
he enlightened
Like everybody.
he enlightened the light.
Only Nori was mad, and that was
Shout out to Nori. All right. It's the Breakfast Club. It's Jadakiss.
Around, I was in the living room of the studio. I wanted to see if I could still do one or two of them. So then I did it. Then they went in the back and got picked. Like, yo, Kiss was in the front windmill, and then everybody came out. They like, nah, he can't windmill. Then I told everybody, relax. get your phones out, because this is gonna go viral. And then, you know what I mean, I bust a funky dope move right quick and went crazy.
What song made you do that? It had to be something. It had to be something you was reminiscing about that be like, yo, I wonder if I can still break dance.
Nah, I probably was just a little zooted. Wasn't no song. I was just, you know what I mean?
Your time waiting on that Freestyle Fridays from Jadakiss.
I
Like,
be scared. They look at me, they be like, be scared, man.
and the freestyle will show up 2 minutes before.
Yeah, nah, I just wanna make sure it's right. You know, when you set the bar, even though the bar's been moved around and lowered, and you know they do whatever they want to the bar. It depends on whoever they is, but you know I like to make sure it's right.
Did you have to pose for that bust? We have a bust of Jadakiss in here.
Top 5 dead or alive.
Top 5 dead of
They did a damn good job.
It
I
does.
must say.
The waves is popping, everything, the facial expression.
Yeah, that looks like Kiss a lot right there.
Real people, real celebrities, real talk.
Join the Breakfast Club.
Blast off in your
Weekday
ear.
morning, 6 to 10.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Special guest in the building,
Top 5 dead or alive.
Jadakiss.
Kiss, we seen you online breakdancing. Your waves is healthy.
Yeah, I was surprised with that. I didn't expect
Yeah, they ain't
that.
think
got a hot
I
tub time
could
machine
do
in
it.
Yonkers?
They ain't think I could do it. You know what I mean? I can still get on the floor, baby.
Well, that was
Take
a
it back
bet?
to the essence.
Y'all was arguing or?
Nah, I was in the studio messing up. I dropped 2 albums in 1 year, something I never did. So,
That
you know
year's
what I mean?
almost over, Kiss.
We're gonna lead it.
Oh, you
You know,
mean his full year.
in a full year, not before
Not before
this
New
year.
Year's. He's like, you better get on it.
You're gonna get top 5 on 11/20. Then you're gonna get another one. You know what I mean?
Does Def Jam know about this date? Because, you know, sometimes it's a disconnect between Def Jam and the artist.
Nah.
Sorry.
Me, I don't.
No,
I
he
don't-
always just does that to Natina. Leave her alone.
Yeah, nah. You know, when I go in the building, it's serious. So I don't go in there too much. But when I do go in, I make sure everything is, you know, it's serious.
You seem like a perfectionist, though. I know many.
Sometimes I guess the wood floor with the sweatsuit brought me back to the element right quick. So
Word.
you know what I mean, I just tried my hand.
Well, you finally got a date. You put out a date on your Instagram, 11/20.
Yeah.
That's the date for the new album.
Yeah, that's it. That's gonna come. You know what I mean? We drilling that date. That's what it is. Something for you to enjoy your holiday festivities, your Thanksgiving, your Black Friday shopping, you get into your Christmas mode all the way to All-Star Weekend, all the way to Easter. We trying to ride this thing out. But I'm gonna drop another one